Hello, Stephen at Conde Roofing Company in New Hampshire. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today and I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Stephen. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, awesome. Let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem. Take these free tips and strategies I'm going to give you today and go ahead and apply them to your site and you'll see some results. All right, first thing we're going to talk about is content. So I'm on your homepage, as you can probably see, and I'm looking to see how many words of content you have on your page. Let's see, I see some there. We have some for your services that you offer. You guys do have a nice looking site. Some with services. All right, so I would say overall you probably have maybe around 500 words of content. Maybe it's a little more, but what I'm really looking to see, and almost no one has it to be honest with you, is 1,500 words of content, 1,500. And the reason why that is because 99.9% of businesses do not have that on their homepage. So first off, you'll stand out, but the bigger reason is that when Google is going through your page, the more content you have, the stronger you're going to be, and the higher you're going to rank. The second reason that we want so much content is that the more content you have on your page, the more keywords you can put into that content, such as roofing, Nashua, New Hampshire. This is a keyword or a keyword phrase that a new customer would put in if they were searching for services in an area and they didn't really know who to use, right? First thing you're going to find in any Google search is ads at the top of the page. I see it looks like you guys are using some of these Google guaranteed ones. These are the better ones than the older ads, hence why they're first. Essentially, you're paying to be seen first in a search. After that, we're going to run into this map section. The top 3 companies are going to show up in this map section based on citations. And citations are when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to find the organic section. This is where we start to see companies showing up with their websites. And this is not random. They're all based on this keyword and Google's algorithm for ranking them. So basically 10 results show up per page. So if you want to be on the first page for any keyword search or key phrase search, you have to be in the top 10. So if we were ranking roofing, Nashua, New Hampshire, number 1 would go to Better Business Bureau. Number 2 would go to Yelp. Number 3 would go to Pyramid Roofings. 4 would go to Home Advisor. And 5 would go to United Roofing. So as you can see, we have some directories mixed in here: Better Business Bureau, Yelp, and Home Advisor. All right, so what I want to do next is I took your website, conderoofing.com, and plugged it into a program I use called ERIS. First thing I do notice, you guys don't have any headers on your page. That is a way you can put your business name in the header to help you be found on Google. You could also use it to put in some keywords as well. If you think of the internet as kind of a popularity contest, whoever gets the most votes is going to get the most attention and views to their site, right? So right now you guys have 24 referring domains. These are just websites on the internet that have links to them, and when people click those links, they bring them to your page, right? So these 24 domains have 71 links back to your page. So there's about, roughly 3 and change on each one of these. You guys have 184 keywords you can be found in right now with search engines, and these are what really do bring you the traffic. So right now your 184 keywords are bringing you 21 visitors to your site per month. This is actually on a per month basis. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and click your keywords, because you're probably thinking, why am I not getting more than that, right? And it was a question I had as well. So let's take a look. This will tell us kind of the real story. First thing we see is snow load calculator, right? And that might be really helpful for roofing and all that to try to figure out the weight and when you should clean it off. However, the problem with this keyword is that it's a national term, right? It's not specific to New England, New Hampshire. This could be Montana. This could be Michigan. This could be, somebody could put this in from anywhere in the US, really. So you're going to have big volume on it, which you do with 700. The problem is that it's not necessarily people who are going to call you and ask for you to do some work for them, and especially not now. So you guys are number 14 for this one, which tells us what? If it's 10 per page, you're towards the middle of the second page, right? Unfortunately, for almost all of these, for pretty much every keyword, most people are going to look at the first page only They may get to the second page, but they're not going to really look past that. If you want to get a lot of traffic from it, you've really got to be on the first. Next up, also not really a good keyword, how to get pine needles off roof. 20 people search it. Blowing leaves. These aren't great keywords because you're looking for ones that in basically people who are going to be using your services, right? So let's just see if I can find, here we go. Here's a good one. Merrimack Roofing, right? It's an area that you work. It's a service you offer. People who search this are looking for a job that you offer, and they're going to call you, and you're going to be able to help them out. 40 people do search this, and you guys are number 13, so that puts you towards the top of the second page, but also kind of towards the middle, right? And like we said, you're really not getting too much traffic on it being there. You really want to be in the top 10. So that's one you'd want to, rank a little higher for. And we definitely want to clean this up a little bit and get you some stronger keywords. Just as a comparison, I'm going to grab Pyramid Roofing here, and I'm going to go ahead and plug them into ERIS. Now, they do have a header on the top of the page. You can see it here, Pyramid Roofing Company, Manchester, New Hampshire, which is great for being found. They have 80 referring domains, sending them back 440 links to their page. They have 180 keywords they can be found in searches for, and that's driving 167 visitors to their page. So let's take a look at their keywords. You'll see what I mean when I talked about some better keywords. First thing you find is their business name, which is typically what you will find. 1,000 people do search it in the number 4. Now, this is a national term for them. Clearly, they have more than one location. And if you don't believe me, we look right here, right? Pyramid Roofing, New Hampshire, specifically New Hampshire, and it's down to 30. So clearly, they have other locations, and they're pulling some volume from there. So that's okay. It's not a bad one. At least people are looking for their name. And people who look for you by name, that's your repeat customers and referrals. They know who you are, or they saw your sign out, a truck, something, and they're just trying to look up your info. But you also want to have keywords that bring in new customers, such as Roofing New Hampshire. This is a great one. 100 people do search it, and they're number 2 for that one, so they're going to bring in a lot of that traffic. Roofing Manchester, New Hampshire, 150, number 4. So the kind of theme here is if you look down, they're basically in the top 10 for all of these, right? This one's 7, these are 6. But other than that, they're in the top 5 for a lot of these. And that's what's really going to bring you a lot more traffic. All right, so I hope that was helpful, guys. Like I said at the beginning, no obligation. Take these tips, apply them to your site if you want. But if you do want to hear more information, all the things that we did point out, we can definitely help with. Just go ahead. We'll set up a 10-minute call if you are interested. That's it. Small time commitment there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We will just follow up with you and just ask you what you thought. It's the only thing we do ask of this. So thank you for watching and have a good one.